All right. Good morning, everyone in the Americas, and good afternoon or evening to, I believe, everyone else. Today we have a match between RaikouRider and Chish. This would be Rat Bracket Round 2, Match 1, and will be followed up directly by Match 2. Always exciting to get both, well, possibly both races in at once. Good morning, Zero. And Sailor Jade, everyone just showing up. Oh, at this strange hour. I'm not normally up this time of day, but I signed up. Wanted to make sure our runners here got a restream. It looks like RaikouRider will be starting with Charge Beam, and Chish will be starting with Ice Beam. Very interesting loadout. Didn't know this was a thing. No, just kidding. I'm sure that's just testing for the restream. Yes, I will be joining you as comms for the first, or for the both races between these runners today. I have a kitty who's distracting me at the moment on my lap, giving me lots of kisses, trying to clean my arm. Also, the Vileplumes, I got 2 personal bests yesterday in 80%. I believe both of them fell in a Vileplume, so there you go, Zero. Yeah, there it is. All right. I am not in the SRL. I could pop in for my own little bit of knowledge. There we go. Set this over here. You'll have to forgive me. This is very early in the morning for me. I did bad things. There we go. I am excited for this race. For some reason, Chish's name always sticks out to me. And I got to race RaikouRider during the Swiss rounds, which was a great pleasure. It was a good time. I enjoyed it quite a bit. Looks like we have Zebo Scree, Zebo Greamer. Double Zebo, expecting lots of super missiles this run. It doesn't really mean anything, but Zebos drop a lot of super missiles. So here's hoping to a chargeless seed. Oh, and we're off. I know, Zero. If you want to race sometime, just hit me up, though. Yep, looks like we're off. RaikouRider's stream getting off the ground first. Neither timer... Oh, no. Chish's timer is working correctly. Looks like Raikou's is stuck on a previous seed, most likely. Headed down the climb. RaikouRider not using the Moonfall. Chish is using the Moonfall, though. Making our way across the pit rooms. Actually, pretty good pit rooms from both runners. That is a hard room. That pit room, that's a good way to lose 5 seconds easy. Right, making our way over to the first item, Morph Ball. For these seeds, for this difficulty setting, that will always be a Morph Ball. I expect we'll go see what's at Alpha Missiles first on our way over to the taco tank room. No deaths yet. In fact, we have a reserve tank to start off this seed. No one would ever possibly take a death with a reserve seed, so hopefully everything will be nice and safe here. What do we have in the ceiling today? Just missiles. Chish missing the missiles, I do believe, and just deciding to move on. But then there's high jump boots. Putting those missiles in logic, because that deboost is not in logic. Decides to stop for the missiles. That's fair. Gets a deboost for it anyway. All right, looks like Raikou also got those missiles. Okay, making our way back. Since we don't have any bombs, nothing else to check down here at all, in logic or out of logic. So making our way back all the way up to Bomb Chorizo. Do we think it will be bombs or power bombs today? I'm always hoping for that late power bomb seed because it opens up a lot of choices later. It really makes for a lot of divergence. Masterfully making our way up the climb here. This is a pain of a room. It really is. Whether you're doing the ledge grab climb or the wall jump climb, looks like both runners are doing the wall jump climb. It is a hard room. The early rooms for this game are some of the most difficult, honestly, to do quickly. Alright, what is it? Bombs? It is real bombs. I may get my dream, my wish may be coming true. I'm hoping we don't see power bombs for a long, long time. Get a Bomb Chorizo fight as well. Always a plus. Chish getting those missiles. Oh, I believe you already have enough missiles. Oh, there we go. All right. BT is down. 1811 without power bombs. That is a fun seed. I'm trying to think. I know for randomizer tournament or the randomizer league, the latest you can get power bombs is, I believe, at Croc. Which, boy, let me tell you, that's a pain. I'm not sure about SMRAT. I think that should be the same, though. Yeah, it should be the same if you get Varia and Wave Beam. It could also be a Croc. Alright, can't check the back of Gauntlet. So Chish just making his way down to Brinstar. Raikou checking the 230 missiles. I don't believe Chish did this, which is kind of surprising. Oh, actually Chish may have done this because he has supers. No, it's a reserve tank. Where did Chish get the supers? What location did I miss? I'm actually a little confused. Oh, that makes sense, Terminator. That's the only other location. I was over here like, what did I miss? Absolutely, that's the only spot they could be. A nice E-tank for Chish. That is wonderful to see. Coming up on Pink Brinstar. Yep, there's those super missiles. Yeah, coming up on Pink Brinstar. If they get power bombs, there are some terribly scary rooms without a lot of health. A lot of big side hoppers dealing 80 damage each. So wonderful to see. And still no power bomb yet. Super exciting. Some missiles under the bridge, and Raikou making his way down. A little behind. Mostly he checked that reserve tank. And so while he didn't pick it up, it just takes time. An understandable skip by Chish. It's a little bit of a gamble skip in my opinion, but if you feel like you want to make gambles in a race, it's a decent one. It's especially with regular bombs, it's kind of a slow check. And while it is a sphere 0 kind of check, it's only one item. Another E-tank, still no power bombs. Oh boy, I am really enjoying this. This is gonna be a great seed. Also fun is when you find power bombs at alpha power bombs. I've seen that as well. Because not having power bombs, usually runners go down, because there's not a lot of checks to make going up. One moment. Take something away from my cat. If I leave anything with plastic out, she likes to chew on it. Alright, I missed what was at charge while saving my kitty. So I'll have to wait for Raikou to see what was down there. Chish making his way into Spore Spawn Supers. Nice little glitch of sorts, I guess. This way of checking is not in logic, but Chish could totally go kill Spore Spawn, so the item itself is. Just some supers back there. I'm guessing missiles down at Spore Spawn based on ammo counts here. Oh no, it's Ice Beam. Oh my goodness, that's a big deal. That's really nice for our runners. I expect both of these runners could use Ice to get to Batoon and could use it for Zeb Skip. So that is a big deal, finding that Ice Beam early. Knowing that you don't need Speed Booster, though it's still nice. It makes you faster, of course. Just some missiles in the tube in Green Hills. And now we will head toward Red Tower to make the decision of up or down. I really expect to see our runners go down. Going up is a bit of a gamble, although they could choose to go up, make the one check pretty quick, and just come running back down. But if they go all the way up to Moat, that would certainly be a gamble. Because those elevators take forever. Looks like Raikou going down. As expected. And Chish will be... Oh yeah, you cannot come back down. You'd have to go the long way around. Yeah, actually, that's a huge... Yeah, no power bombs for Moat either. Oh my goodness. Oh, Chish, where are you going then? Oh, this is a gamble. This is huge. I hope Chish realizes what he's doing. Oh, I hope Chish realizes what he's doing. Raikou just finding supers down here. Alright, we are dedicated to this one check. The single check down here. Only one because you need power bombs for the other two checks. And it's just a missile. Raikou now takes the lead for sure. Oh, now we get to see Chish's reaction. See if he realizes what he's done, or if this was an intentional gamble. It looks like he's moving pretty quickly through here. Oh, oh no. Yeah, thinks he can do this. Cannot do this. This is rough. There are plenty of things that can happen in this seed. He's like, oh, crap, it's power bombs. Yep. Yep. No, this is a scary gamble. Yep. Raikou on his way to Kraid. We'll see if we get a Kraid quick kill here, or if we will go to prom. Criteria PB has not been checked, but it cannot be checked because the door requires power bombs. Now, what Chish could do is go through Gauntlet. It's a scary check with this sort of ammo. Hey, we've gone to prom. But Gauntlet is a scary check, but it could net those power bombs or even something better. I'm not sure there's much better than power bombs this time. Yeah, the spin for the Mega Man or Rockman sprite is really something. Charge beam at Kraid. While that's wonderful to see, it is not progression. Looks like Chish is sticking with these wall jumps. Honestly, if you're already here, I believe you should take this gamble because you've already locked yourself up on top. Turning on high jump boots again. Very nice. What will Raikou find in Kraid's closet? You can still see high jump boots, or a high jump boots location. It is a power bomb though at RaikouRider's spot. That is exciting. So bombs were our up logic to get into Kraid. And there's our power bombs. That's bad news for Chish. Chish's best hope, honestly, was to see like space jump, or I should say screw track at high jump boots. And then Raikou had to come all the way back for this. High jump was in the room before Billy Mays stuff. It's very early. It was the fourth item picked up if you got the item in the ceiling. Alright, we'll see what's in the front of Gauntlet is just a reserve tank. That's sad. That is deciding to pick it up, but Chish was hoping for a lot more than a reserve tank here. Alright, this is kind of a pain to do with just regular bombs. Chish, getting that timing very well, must have done this a few times before. The ground likes to respawn on you, even trap you in the acid. Alright, checking the croc escape, just super missiles. Don't expect to see anyone grabbing those. And into high jump boots. This is the last in logic location down here. We've got an E-tank. Raikou deciding to grab it because he's probably going to open this door before he heads down the hole. And at the back of Gauntlet, we have 2 super packs. Oh no. I really wanted some power bombs for Chish because then Chish could have gone through Brinstar and cleaned up all those checks and possibly come out ahead for it. Yes. But no one's near the Edacoons. Yeah, Raikou could have to go back and go all the way around. This could be a long seed. Yep, I expect Raikou will go up through Red Tower, do those checks, and then go around the way Chish is. Chish checking this 230 because he skipped it earlier, only going to find a reserve tank and be disappointed. Raikou making his way back through Meridia Tube to Red Bryn. Oh, what a seed this will turn out to be. This is... If there's nothing at the top of Red Tower, that's honestly pretty rough for our runners. And Chish is going to come down, find the power bombs, and have to go all the way back around. Chish, where are you going? Oh, Old Mother Brain. Old Mother Brain could bail Chish out. This could happen. I don't count on it. Nope, it's just missiles. Oh, that hurts. I like coming down here to check this. You know you've already made a bad decision. And it's worth coming back, and maybe it'll turn into a good decision. Alright, Raikou coming up here. What are we going to see behind the wall in Alpha Power Bombs? This could be more power bombs. It could be a suit. It could be just about anything. Just missiles. Just some missiles. This makes me very unhappy. You still have beta power bombs. Could give us something that sends Raikou to wreck ship. Like a gravity suit. Just an E-tank. So unless RaikouRider wants to go for the very difficult CWJ or horizontal bomb jumps, I expect we will be seeing Raikou go through all these checks that Chish already did. Chish, on his way back down through Brinstar, going to have to go all the way through it and check nothing to head to Kraid and then probably down to high jump boots. Billy Mays is not in logic because you need either gravity or space jump. That said, he checked, Raikou checked the moat item, just some missiles. More disappointment. I wonder if Raikou will go through the gauntlet. It's not in logic, but with 5 power bombs and regular bombs, and this much health, I could absolutely see checking it. There's three items up there. Could be anything. Anything other than screw attack, because that's required. Raikou's sticking to the logic and not checking gauntlet, which we know is the right play. Raikou is going down. Interesting. Oh yeah, and landing power bombs would have been a good check in my opinion too. These late power bomb seeds can be so trolly. I love them. Alright. Raikou making his way down. I imagine we're getting the Billy Mays check. Could just make it a thing now. You know, you always get power bombs at or you always get Morph Ball on the pedestal and always get power bombs at Croc PBs, you know? Alright, looks like Raikou's trying to use a bomb instead of a power bomb here. Save his power bomb. And did get it. And Chish making his way into Kraid. We don't even know what this missile item, what the item in this room is for Chish. There's no way to check. Oh my goodness. Spazer and more power bombs up at Billy Mays. Not bad finds. Don't have a lot of beams yet, so Spazer's always nice. And 10 power bombs is really nice to have. A lot less worrying about your count. A lot less planning having to go on. Alright, Kraid fight over on Chish's stream. Let's see what we get today. We get another prom. Both runners having a little dance. And over on Raikou's side, a grappling beam. That opens up the front of wrecked ship, but Raikou does not have the items required to put... Oh, going up. He might be going to wrecked ship then. I don't know if I really like this play, but it might pay off. He could have gone all the way through Brinstar and gotten all the powerbomb checks on the way, but this is faster to get to the wrecked ship. And I'm trying to think, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I believe 5 powerbomb checks in pink Brinstar and green Brinstar. 4 of which are in logic. Okay, so Colchish just looking for those power bombs. And Raikou heading, I imagine, to wrecked ship. This is exciting. This leaves so much open in Brinstar. Taking a taking a save. He is not. He is deciding to go up and check the Criteria power bombs location, I think. Nope. Just jumping over. Doesn't want to waste the power bomb up top. I am not a fan of skipping that location. That is my favorite location to find a suit. So I'm sorry, since Raikou skipped it, I now have to root for Chish. It's just legal requirement. I don't have a choice anymore. We'll see what Raikou finds here in the ocean. Just some supers. Yeah. Yeah, I would have expected Raikou to get the refill and save at the ship. Now, Raikou might be feeling behind, but in all honesty, he shouldn't. Because it's just the seed making things slow for him. But sometimes a seed being slow can make you feel like you're behind, even though it's not your fault. Masterfully using that grappling hook to cross the ocean. Alright, Chish has his power bombs. Checking high jump boots. Finding basically nothing down here. Just some ammo. Raikou with the left side wreck chip play. This is the last in logic check over here, and it's very astute. There's the play. Take your power bombs and go to wrecked ship. We have a wonderful orange Mega Man sprite now. I love the orange and yellow. Always looks so good. Good job dodging that Covern. And that suit puts Phantoon in logic. 5 E-tanks, and we've seen at least 2 reserve tanks. This is absolutely in logic for Raikou. He has grapple. Yeah, grapple was left of Morph Ball. That's right. missing the first eye open. That mid is very uncommon, so not surprising. A lot of people will miss that. Oh, we have power bomb or super missile strats. We have Nintendo power strats from RaikouRider. Chish going back to the Brinstar checks. Oh, this could be big. If there's a gravity suit or something like that here, gravity could send Chish back reverse meme route, and then get both suits, because then finding grapple. Or gravity could still send Chish to wrecked ship. Skipping wave gate, or oh no, just doing the efficient opening. Never mind. Possibly not skipping wave gate. Trying to play it safe, doing a good job over there, Chish. And looks like Fantoon is down for RaikouRider. I always enjoy seeing those super missile strats. There we go. Now the question is there anything else in Wrecked Ship? Or is everything in Norfair? Or in Brinstar, for that matter? Looks like Chish didn't find much in the Mission Impossible room. What will we find at Wavegate? This is the only out-of-logic check for them out here, but it's nice to get it while you're here. Well, I should say this is the only out-of-logic check that Chish can get, and it's just an E-tank. If you go to the Varia.run website, there is, I think it's under the advanced section, but it'll list everything that is in logic, and you can go through it all. But I mostly learned just from watching these, and then actually running the seeds myself. It helped it, stick in my head, since I actually had to remember. And even then, I'm wrong sometimes. I'll think that something's in logic and it needs more health. Yep, and you can make your own. You can make your own settings too. If you say, well, I like this, settings preset, except I don't want to do this one trick, you can turn that off and make your own settings preset. Raikou. I do not know, actually, if this check is in logic. I believe it is with high jump boots. But don't quote me on that. For some reason, I'm thinking it needs space jump or gravity. Yeah, absolutely. The randomizer's a lot of fun. I started out on the SMRAT difficulty on it. Raikou deciding he does not want that E-tank. Absolutely understandable. What is Chish finding here at Edicoon's? I missed the first two, but looking at the tracker, didn't miss much. And just some more power bombs at the back. They're nice to see, but not what he wanted. Raikou going to clear wrecked ship. So Chish's real hope at this point is that Raikou will find nothing. CRT is nice, but I run this game on a on LCDs. I just make sure to turn off all the special settings and go for as fast of a response speed as possible. Alright, what we see at the top right of wrecked ship, and where is Chish going? Oh, Chish is gonna go to the Billy Mays checks, I bet. Actually makes sense. Space jump at the top of wrecked ship. Not required. Well, it is required in logic, but most of our runners can manage a lava dive with the right equipment. And that it's still super nice and will honestly save time for most runners, especially this early in a seed. Thank you to OK Beamer for the raid. Welcome. We have a match here between Chish and RaikouRider. Chish making a very, very dangerous gamble at the beginning. Went up red tower without any power bombs and found nothing. So is a good bit behind for this first race. Raikou finding that screw attack, that may send him through Gauntlet. I fully expect we'll see a Gauntlet play from Raikou, which we know is nothing. It's a reserve tank in the front and 2 supers in the back. Nice little space jump through bowling here. Always feels good not having to get hit by any of the spikes. And Chish going back up the climb. I believe that is Chish's 3rd time up the climb this seed. But getting that that grapple beam, I imagine, is going straight to wrecked ship. And in all honesty, I expect Chish will get that various suit, kill Fantoon, do the quick checks, and leave. Ooh, will we get the criteria power bombs check? We will not. Our runners apparently do not like that IBJ. That could be their gravity suit, that could be speed booster. Gravity suit is at grav missiles. Both suits are in wrecked ship. That is terrible news for Colchish. Terrible news for Chish. Because Chish is probably feeling behind, and so I would not be surprised if Chish dips on wrecked ship. Also, that means that Raikou is in probably ammo mode. Or actually, it's kind of a go mode if he is comfortable with this ammo. The Ice Spazer is doing... I don't know exactly how much damage. I want to say a charge shot is somewhere close to 150 to 200 damage. Yeah. I expect, as these runners are in the mouse bracket, I expect they can ice clip to Batoon. I may be wrong, but usually 5 charges equals 3 supers, 180 damage. Alright. I had the range right, but Beamer coming with the real numbers. Oh yeah, this Mega Man sprite is wonderful. It's a little weird to play with in my opinion, but it looks wonderful. I love it. Whoever made it did a wonderful job. Chish getting his various suit. This has been a heck of a seed, having to go to Kraid for your power bombs and then back to wrecked ship. But no great way over the moat until you go back to the morph ball bomb. The item left of morph ball was our grapple beam. Yeah, we don't get the gauntlet check because Raikou's already in pretty much go mode. If he checks anything, it'll just be quick checks on the way for a little extra supers. The problem, Phoenix, is that gravity's at the top of wrecked ship. So no matter which choice Chish makes, yeah, it's at grav missiles. Yeah, no matter which choice Chish makes here, he's pretty far behind. Even if Chish pulls out a crazy suitless Meridia play, which could be done, this loadout, that's very slow. And unless you're extremely good at it, I can't imagine that's faster than going to the top of wrecked ship. Yep. Yep. That choice to go up red tower was a big deal. Raikou making his way through Rising Tide, and I expect we'll go straight down. Yep. Going straight down, has enough ammo, has bombs with those power bombs, doesn't even have to worry about it. Plenty of health right now. Honestly, with Screw and Space Jump, this will be a super easy Lower Norfair. As far as the main rooms, Ridley can always be a pain in the butt. But with Space and Screw, I expect all the traversal of Lower Norfair won't be a big deal. Yeah, if Power Bombs was at the top of wrecked ship, or top of Red Tower, sorry, there's no doubt in my mind that Chish would have straight won this seed. Like, it's over. That was a big play. Now we get to see, excuse me, Chish doing the quick checks, and then we will see if he decides to just bail or if we get to keep going. If Chish will get the gravity suit or not. Raikou making short work of Lower Norfair. Fully kitted out like it's vanilla makes this area a lot easier. Space Jump, Screw Attack, worst room in the game is suddenly one of the easiest rooms in the game. Does not look like he did the Space Jump. Gonna be taking a fall here. That loses about 2 seconds if you're quick about it. It's not as bad as you might think. And it looks like Chish is going to be at least checking the wrecked ship E-Tank. So I believe Chish is making the play that hopefully Raikou skipped these things. Which he didn't, and therefore checking them. Which will net him the gravity suit. So I'm glad to see it. Yep, see a quick check here for supers, or just, you know, a plasma beam. Wow, speed booster. Speed booster is the only in logic progression item you can find in Lower Norfair. This is the only item that is required to be found in logic that can be down here. The only way we would ever see a gold Chorizo check is if Speed Booster and probably Ice was at gold Chorizo. Most runners can do the Ice skip for Batoon, and if you can't, I suggest you try it. It's not very hard. As far as tricks go, as far as glitches go, it's probably one of the easiest in the entire game. Yeah, no, Raikou's playing it right. Skipping Brinstar worked out. I should say skipping the powerbomb checks in Brinstar. Anyone who's coming in after the beginning of the stream, power bombs were all the way at Kraid, so we skipped a bunch of things in green and pink Bryn. And Raikou decided to leave those behind and go to wrecked ship and found everything he needed right there. Wow, he found both suits, space jump and screw attack in that wrecked ship. That was the most stacked red ship of all time. Can you imagine finding both suits, space, and screw in wrecked ship? Just that's amazing. Looks like Chish is going for the full clear. Glad to see it. And E-Tank, Raikou decides to leave it. Was X-Ray there too? Oh my goodness. Wow. Yeah, this is quite the wrecked ship. You know, what would have been really interesting is if someone had gone straight wrecked ship instead of going back to do the other checks. I expect possibly in the rat bracket we might have seen something like that. Yep, yeah, they already had charge coming in, so a plasma just would have been amazing. There's Chish finding screw attack. Probably feeling blown away by this wrecked ship already. And we're off. Off to get that gravity suit. Raikou on his way out of Ridley already. Just easy fight. Making his way downtown. After the power bombs, it's a nice friendly seed. Those power bombs were just a little bit trolly. I did say I like to see late power bomb seeds though. So I asked and I did receive a nice power bomb to clear those blocks out. I like that method. I have a lot better luck with these key hunters when I use that method, but he has screw attack. It doesn't really matter. Chish getting his gravity suit. And is now really hoping that Raikou skipped wrecked ship. I'm sure. He's like, ooh, I might have a chance, but sadly for Chish, Raikou did get the gravity suit. And both runners skipped the criteria power bombs. The landing site check. So what I said earlier about having to root for Chish, it's now neutral again. Yeah, absolutely underworld suit. When I do a race, I want to see early power bombs, and when I watch a race, I want to see them as late as possible. RaikouRider finding that wave beam that makes his charge beam as powerful as a super missile. So that might be the last item check we see from Raikou. He might decide that's enough. Oh, nope. Keeps going. Still hoping for that plasma or some extra supers, I guess. The supers are more GPS. They fire faster. But taking the time to find them is very possible. You end up losing time over the course. I said Franker Faces is a pretty easy check, especially with screw attack. Getting to take the frog speedway back, finding that speed booster. Chish making... Oh, I thought he was making the Meridia play, but just attempting to open the tube. I don't believe he got it. Nope. Ran through the doorway too early. You have to be careful with doing that, because if you run through that doorway on the same frame that the tube opens, it'll load the next room and freeze the game. So if you choose to open that tube, be warned, there is risk involved. Not a lot of risk, but technically risk. Yep. I've done it before. I've seen a couple runners do it casually. And it's very disappointing, because the only thing you can do is reset. There's no way to fix it. The game is just stuck. Raikou checking. Grabbing these super missiles. Yep, looking for more ammo. Doesn't like his charge beam set. Chish making his way into Lower Norfair will have an equally easy time as Raikou did, I expect. No surprises here. No Spazer, but still plenty of ammo. Screw attack. Not a big deal. If he has to farm, he has that grappling beam. Yeah, I knew it had to be close. At this point, I would only pick them up for comfort. So probably not in a race. I would probably just go. Raikou going through to Batoon. Sadly, will not be seeing the X Factor strat today. Just the supers from across the room. Honestly, very difficult to do. Especially once Batoon gets low on health, he starts moving around so quickly. Nice. Good job from Raikou. The all-super fight is kind of a pain. That's true. That's true, Beamer. But Raikou has already killed Ridley. So no double damage for those supers. Nice little space jump through Coliseum as Citrus makes his way, it's Chish makes his way to Wasteland. Using screw strats. I like screw strats for Wasteland. A lot more reliable. Probably more supers in the wall there. Didn't get to see it. Using supers on the turrets. Confident in the speed booster strats, I believe. Oh no, wait, we have grapple. Yeah, I'm sure he's just going for a grapple kill then. Yep, more supers at Precious. Alright. Not going for the quick grapple kill, just going for the standard. Getting grabbed in the middle. Plenty of health though, with both suits. This isn't really scary. You'd have to see some absolutely amazing RNG to make that dangerous. Easy. Easy. Got the kill. No trouble at all. Not even checking space jump. Deciding that 50 supers is enough. Chish doing his Ridley fight. Shouldn't be a problem with this many supers. Alright, Raikou making his way back across Coliseum. Looks like Chish probably has Ridley about dead based on his movement. If not, it's very close. He's very close to being dead. I don't even know if it's possible to get a grapple in the lower turret without doing the quick grab. Raikou going down the pit. Taking a trip through a room we don't get to see every run. It's a nice little farm room, by the way. If you're heading toward Batu and you don't have enough health or supers, that's a great farm room. Heading up the top, I like this because he can just screw attack this block. Oh, he lays a regular bomb though. Chish making the Norfair exit, but Raikou is on his way to the G4. Having ice bombs, power bombs. I can't imagine Turian will be a big issue. But you never know. Those Metroids can be feisty sometimes. I've certainly gotten stuck a couple times where the bombs trying to knock the Metroids off, the bombs will just bomb jump me instead of knocking them off. It's always very disappointing. It looks like I've liked all of Chish's movement so far. Good choices. Technically, going back through Brinstar wasn't the correct choice, but it was a good choice, in all honesty. So I expect it was a mistake to go to the top of Red Tower, and then realizing that he couldn't check more than one check up there. It's very easy to forget that. It's rare for us to see power bombs so late in a seed. Raikou finally making it G4, and one of the bonuses of playing the randomizer is that we don't actually have to wait for the statues. Boy, let me tell you, if anyone figures out how to do that without a major glitch in vanilla, whew, a whole like minute save. It's a long time sitting in that room. Alright. Playing it safe with the Metroids, just doing the single kill strats. Especially makes sense using screw attack. Metroid room 2, not a problem. Leaving all those supers behind. My heart hurts. Oh, did Chish not get speed booster? Oh, I just realized Chish didn't check Wasteland for speed booster. Oh no. That is not the first time I've seen speed booster there. I honestly suggest if you don't have speed yet, check that location. It's so fast, especially with screw attack. Yeah, that is disappointing. Looks like Raikou is just turning off his screw attack. We'll be getting an ice Zeb skip most likely then. It doesn't look like he's gonna go for a baby skip of any sort. A little trick. If he had left his screw attack on and then held L or R and did little jumps, you can reset your iframes and take damage from that enemy faster. And then just turn off your screw attack afterwards. Saves you a few seconds, not much. You can also do it with pseudo screws, but it's not as quick because you have to charge up the charge beam each time. I usually take a hit and then do the pseudo screw, which causes a hit, and then take another hit and then do a pseudo screw. Just trade them back and forth. There might be a faster way that I don't know of. Alright, nice, refilled. 43 supers, that charge beam. Nothing is guaranteed in Mother Brain 2. You could get a really feisty Mother Brain 2 and a ton of onion rings and just terrible catch-ups. Nothing is ever guaranteed in this fight. Raikou having a little trouble with the Zeb skip. If you miss it, it can feel really hard to get. It's really easy to just kind of get stuck here a moment. There he goes, got it. It always seems the easiest first time into the room. Oop, falling in the acid. Alright, so it'll be 15 missiles and 7 supers for Mother Brain 1. Deciding he doesn't even care about these Rinkas. He's just gonna tank them. Mother Brain doesn't scare him. Alright, so we need 26 charge shots and 34 supers for this fight. Quite a few charge shots. Looks like he's handling these onion rings pretty well, though. Got hit by one there. That's not so bad, though. It's only 80 damage for a single onion ring. Nice. We do have a very feisty Mother Brain, but Raikou is handling it quite well. Wow, have we seen a meatball yet? I'm not sure. It's all onion rings and french fries from Mother Brain. Oh, there we go. There's the meatball. Alright. I wasn't counting charge shots, but I'll assume that was 26. Maybe even a couple extra. I should start seeing catch-ups now. Those iframes from the meatball protecting Raikou. And looking at this, Raikou should be home free now. Mother Brain 2 is certainly the most dangerous part of Turian. So, very likely Raikou is safe now. Chish taking on Dragon on the right. More grapple strats. I like the grapple kill, I really do. Even if I have speed booster and all that, I would just much rather use the grapple. Heading up. And Chish making pretty good time, considering going up Red Tower at the beginning did not pay off and locked him out and having to go all the way around. Other than that, making really good time in this seed. The baby dies on Raikou's side. Chish going through the top of this speedway because he did not pick up speed in Lower Norfair. Honestly, skipping that speed was the only thing I would call a mistake, other than the Red Tower play, of course, because probably not realizing. I do feel that waistline land is almost always worth a check, especially with screw attack. Other than that, playing the seed wonderfully. Not every call worked out, but that doesn't mean they were bad. They were actually pretty statistically good plays. Raikou on his escape now. Will he? I doubt he'll save the animals, but we'll see. You don't see it a lot in these tournament races unless someone's finishing after their opponent. I'm a big fan of saving the animals after your opponent has finished. If you decide to finish out the race. It's always fun. It's always good for chat. Actually getting to see them. Yeah. Raikou making his way up Parlor. This room is very difficult to go through quickly. You come through here with high jump boots and everything's shaking, and it's just, RaikouRider finishing with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 2 minutes, and 25 seconds. And Chish has forfeited from the race. No surprise there. They are having their second race directly after this race. I believe SRA usually goes down and comes back up for archival purposes, separating the races, but we will be doing the next race after this one here. Looks like we'll be having an interview between races to take a little break between, let their hands and their brains take a little break from the rando. It was quite a race, probably deciding. Oh, hey, hello, Chish and Raikou. All right, so first of all, Raikou, winner of this race. How did you feel about the seed?
I felt that was a super linear mess, and sorry for the suck out, Chish. Like when I went to wreck ship immediately after finding grapple beam, because I'm like, this is in logic and I need to come here early. And then I found Varia suit, which put Fantoon in logic. I'm like, I'm gonna full clear the rest of the seed because it's likely that either Meridia logic or Lower Norfair logic is here. And then when Gravity Suit showed up, I'm like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, when I finally found power bombs, I was like, okay, I'm way behind. And then when I found gravity, I was like, well, if he didn't full clear wreck ship, then I'm ahead, but otherwise I'm still behind. And yeah, that was accurate.
So I have to ask, was the play up Red Tower a gamble, or was it just forgetting?
Gamble. If I had found power bombs, I had a lot more freedom, but it didn't occur to me that there was really only one item to check there, and so I had to go all the way around again.
Yep, I saw you going up and I was like, oh, there's only one check, and then someone in chat mentioned that they're locking you were locking yourself in. And I
Yeah.
realized, oh, this is probably actually pretty bad.
Of course,
Yeah.
of course. If I had, the funny thing is, if I had not seen, um, if I had not seen Wave Beam at the missile outside the jail, I would have grabbed Plasma Beam.
Oh, where was plasma?
Plasma was at the it was at the green bubble room before Norfair Reserve.
Oh, okay.
Because at that point, I wasn't comfortable with doing Mother Brain with like Charge Ice Spazer and 40 supers. So I was
I
looking.
picked up
So at that
a lot of ammo.
So at that point, I was still in kind of like ammo or plasma mode, and then I found Wave, and then I'm like, you know what? I have Charge Ice Wave Spazer and 45 supers or whatever. I should be fine. But yeah, yeah. Hopefully the next race has some more meaningful decisions in it because yeah, that might be the most stacked wreck ship I've ever seen in SMRAT.
Yeah, if I had just, I mean, I guess there's no way to get there without power bombs.
Yep. I was thinking the only real major play to make was if you wanted to CWJ or horizontal bomb jump the moat after getting those power bombs. That was the only real route that was much faster than Raikou's.
I was wondering if like if you knew how to HBJ.
It would take me a lot of tries.
The only way I know how to get over the moat, other than the way the logic expects you to, is CWJ, and that takes me about 5 to 7 minutes. So no.
Yeah. Yeah, CWJ. I honestly find CWJ easier than the horizontal bomb jump, especially for beginners. But that doesn't mean it's easy.
None of the probably the easiest actual method to get over it is SBJ, but that also requires spring ball.
Oh yes, yes. I did that one time just for fun.
The only time I've ever done it is in um, if you're familiar with SMZ3 at all, version 10 had spring ball over the moat in Logic.
Ooh, that's rough. Because it's weird to do.
Yep. All right. Thanks for pulling us in. I think I'm ready for the next race.
All right. We
Good.
can get everything set up then.
All right. Good luck to you.
Good luck.
All right. As mentioned, we will be having race 2 of this match very shortly. Just have to do a bit of setup here. I do believe they will be taking the stream down and back up. Yes, follow the runners, follow the commentator, the C. I read the C and instantly went to commentator. Yeah, me. And Sailor Jade on tracking, and our restreamer, WJG. Give him a big thank you. I'm assuming he didn't include himself because he doesn't stream, or he just forgot to include himself. Don't follow. See, there he is. Don't follow me. All right. So follow the tracker, follow the runners. Zero wants his Varia points. Oh, did we actually have our prediction and I didn't notice? So